guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually my first ever haul from Tiffany Candles. I have been notorious for kind of being always a Yankee Candle or Bath & Body Works kind of person, mainly because they're just mainstream, they're, you know, local, I pull right up, I leave with my products, so I've just never really, I mean, I order things online, sure, but I don't really do it like a lot of people do. So there's a million different vendors out there, and I was trying to decide like where to begin. And you know, I want to start kind of small within my orders because I want to see how well I like these places and who's kind of going to be my favorite and things of that nature. And Tiffany Candles was kind of like one of the top rated ones, and DSYOC on YouTube was also had a promotional code that he had on his channel that gave 20% off. I believe that may be over by now, so I don't want to quote anything wrong, but when I did my order, it was in effect. So I thought, you know what, that's a good start. I'll start with Tiffany Candles. I would get 20% off, and I was going to keep it like under 20 bucks. That way I could just kind of experiment with it and see how I like the company and see if I would want to start ordering larger candles and a lot more like stock. Because I know a lot of people on YouTube like really do extreme hauls, like they don't just get like a few items to like they do the whole 9 yards, and as much as I'd love to do that, sometimes I just can't. And so it's one of those things where, you know, I wanted to start somewhere, and I wanted to start, you know, kind of small and kind of see how I loved it. And so my first impression of just their company, I say their because like it's Tiffany Candles, but her husband Gary, they are both like awesome. Like I like that. Oh, they know how to run this company. And once I had placed my order, you know, they have like a Facebook page, like if you've ever bought from them, it's just like a special little like group you can join. They have to approve you. And they are so interactive with people, and I love that because they want to hear feedback. They want to hear opinions on fragrances, and you know, they want to know what the majority wants. And I love that about them because a lot of companies I feel like just get in that, you know, well, we're just so tied down kind of mode that we just can't, you know, connect with people. We can't communicate with people, and you know, they don't really care what kind of feedback they get. But not this company. I love Tiffany Candles. I have got to give it to her and her husband because they are like the perfect team, and if I ever started a company like this, I would totally wish my husband would be as cool as Gary was. And even after I had placed my order, I had ordered 10 of these little scent shots and like the little donut bag. And I was on their Facebook page, and I was just talking about like, oh crap, there was a fragrance I have been wanting to try, which was Fruity Loops, which is obviously based kind of on the cereal of Fruit Loops. Just kind of randomly not thinking about it. Well, guess what? They sent my box out the next morning. They threw one in there. So that's just like the little touch of personalization and just the sweet people that they are. And I could rave about them all day long, but I'll start going into the products. But I'm going to be a returning customer. I recommend anyone try them out. Love these guys. The shipping was quick. The products are great. No problems. And they add a little personal touch to it. So yeah, but I'll just kind of show you guys what I've got. Now, first of all, they'll send you a little card that just talks about their website, Twitter, and Facebook and such. And on the back, it just kind of shows you some of their like main, I guess, most popular selling items and the different versions of products they carry. And Tiffany threw in a little personalized note that's just, you know, thanks for the order and hope I have fun melting. Just another little business card with their logo. Well, her logo, I guess. And just a little more information, their email and everything else you might could need. This is the little Fruity Loops, like I call them petals, you know, the little petal tarts. They sell them like in the 3 to a pack, but this one they obviously threw in for me for no reason, just because they're sweet. So I definitely want to start ordering those because they're $1.99 for a pack. I just went with these scent shots at first to kind of just break the ice for my first order. And then they have 2 different versions. They have Gooey Donut Shop and Plain Donut Shop. I've got the Plain Donut Shop here. So cute. I know most people are really familiar with these at this point, but they put cinnamon and sugar on them and glitter. Like, they are just so adorable. They are the cutest things ever. And I would pick them up and like rub them all in the camera, but it's kind of a pet peeve of mine, I guess, as being like a YouTube watcher as well as now making them. I can't stand when people like pick up the plastic and, you know, like I love to watch videos on my Kindle, and when I have headphones in, oh my goodness, like the crackling kills me. So that's one thing I was kind of like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Like, I don't want to pick up all these plastic containers and rattle them and kill anyone's ears. So most people, I think, that are gurus anyway, are pretty quite familiar with this company and familiar with those products that are in the plastic. So, I mean, if you really want a request of a better close-up, I can do that. But at this point, like, I just can't stand that. Like, I just can't stand rattling plastic out of a bag, out of a box, you know. I can't stand it. So that's why I'm just kind of being weird about it. And so I picked out my 10-cent shots. And the first one that I grabbed is Pink Frosted Cupcakes. This one is really good and super sweet. Just definitely a good buttercreamy type scent. Sorry, I've got spray paint like all on my finger from painting earlier. But, yeah, this is a definite good for a starter. I also did 7-Up Pound Cake. I did very random fragrances. Like, I did ones that aren't really in a particular season or a particular thing. I just kind of wanted to roll through with, like, what sounded good for me. Jamaican Me Crazy. This one is awesome. Yeah, I took these by my sister's work one day. I was letting her kind of sniff through them because she was thinking of doing an order. And all the girls at work were flipping out over these things. Like, they were passing them around and just going crazy over them. So that was kind of awesome. I was like, hey, this is the company. Definitely check them out. I mean, you order online, but they are great. So hopefully I could pass some new, you know, more new customers their way. Who knows? And of course, zucchini bread, because this is one of those people have just been raving about. And I was like, I'll see what all the fuss is about. So, you know, I haven't burned a single thing yet. I'm definitely going to start tonight. So this was definitely on my to-do or to-get list anyway of things that I needed to try out. Cookies and cream. So nobody really has a fragrance kind of like this one, like, you know, Yankee or Bath & Body Works or anywhere. So I definitely wanted something a little different. So I did cookies and cream. This is like my favorite fragrance no matter where it is or like where it's from or who makes it. Mulled cider. I love fall scents, but mulled cider takes the cake. Like, this smells good to the heavens. I love this one. It never, no matter who makes it, it's never going to smell bad. So I'm obsessed with anything that smells like mulled cider. Then we have peanut butter. This one's a little harder to describe, and that's why I kind of grabbed it, because I was like, I really would not know what in the world peanut butter would smell like, and that's why I got this one as well as cookies and cream, because I was really curious how they smelled. So I'll definitely might burn this one first, because I'm very curious, you know, warm anyway, kind of what it would smell like. This is a gooey donut shop. Oops, sorry. And sorry about my nails. I need to touch those up. I've been painting the last few days, so they're really rough. But this is, you know, got like little sugars on here, and I don't know if it's edible. Not gonna try it. But, you know, they do a different donut shop pack that's the gooey donut shop pack. So I may do that in my next order, is get the gooey donut one and definitely try that one out. Then I got caramel apple, because this is another one like mulled cider that's just a definite like staple in my collection, especially for fall. It's something that I always have to have on hand, and I don't really care who makes it, but I'm excited as all get out to try Tiffany's, because this one on the cold sniff is great. And the last one, I saved this for last, is Cinnabon. This one, oh my goodness. I mean, it's cute. It's got a little sprinkle of cinnamon on it, but this one, as far as the cold sniff anyway, makes my mouth water. I kid you not. This is one of those girls at her work were passing around, like, my fingers smell like it now, but people were going berserk over this one. And I know that zucchini bread, it smells pretty good. I understand why people really rave about that one, but how in the world have I not seen people go nuts over this one? Oh my God. This is going to be a definite, like, candle purchase, like, you know, any large candle, like, hook me up any way you can, because that one is awesome. And I would rather smell Cinnabon than eat it, because it will not help me gain any weight if I smell it, right? So this is my first haul, my first order I've ever done from Tiffany Candles. Scale of 1 to 10, 11. I love these guys. I love their fragrances. I haven't even burned anything or melted anything yet, so I'm excited to do so. I will have to let you know what I think of, you know, the scent anyway when it's melting. I'm excited to do some orders with her. I mean, I'm going to wait a few weeks, you know, because I've got things going on, but I'm definitely ready to place like a nice, good order, because so far I understand what the raving is about, and the fact that they are awesome people, all the more reason you would ever want to order from somebody. It's one thing to have a good product and be rude, but when you have a good product and you're good people, good-hearted people, that's what makes people want to come back to you. So I am definitely recommending Tiffany Candles. I understand what the fuss is about, and I hope to have many, many more hauls from this company for you guys, because I'm loving them. I love them. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed my little baby haul from Tiffany Candles, and thanks for, oh, I just said that, didn't I? So comment, rate, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.